Hello, and welcome to my channel. This is Elise here of Plan with Elise, and today we have the final two custom Patreon spreads for the month of January. So this first one is going to be a little bit interesting. This is for Bobbie, and Bobbie had requested either a monthly layout or lined paper. I don't have a monthly layout in a big, but I do have lined paper. These are from Happy Plans and Notes. And the request was for pages that she can use for work to kind of brain dump, organize, kind of get things, I don't know, just sort of like set up for herself for the year. And she had requested that I use this set of florals from Live Love Posh Pastel Looms. So I do have some ideas here, but we are going to see how this all kind of comes together. So I first want to grab this corner floral. You know I can't resist a corner floral. And we're going to put this right down here. And the great thing about using big paper for this is that there's still going to be a ton of room for everything that Bobbie needs to use this page for, even though I'm putting some larger stickers down. I'm not worried about the space. And there's also always the front and back of the pages as well. So we're gonna put this one right here. All right, then the sticker book does have like washi style strips in it that I wanted to use. And I wanted to use these. But size-wise, we're gonna have to figure this out. So I'm actually gonna put that down on my desk for a minute and we'll pull it up. In the meantime, I want to use some Alpha Basics letters. I'm thinking maybe pink or green. The green isn't a great, this green is a really good match. So I wanted something to title this that was motivational. And I was looking up like short quotes, that were somewhat work related. And we're going to put one here. So I think we should have space again because this is a big planners are quite large, but you do get so much space in it and we should have enough room. That's like the benefit. Hopefully we have enough room. I should move this over a little bit so that I can see as I'm putting these down where my spacing lies. So let's move things here. Okay. We may get a little bit tight actually. I think we'll be okay. You can always move over to the left. Let's see, don't wish for. And then just two more. It worked. Okay, now we're gonna put these stickers down and try to get this like right on that line, because with lined pages, stickers should be straight because you've got something to line them up against. And then I wanted to use this washi strip underneath. So I didn't want to put this down at first because I wanted to see how much space we would actually be using. But now that I see we used almost the whole space, it would have been fine. It's just that because this is a sticker and not washi, it wouldn't have come up as easily. Where's my knife? Don't wish for it. And then we're going to do this again over here. So let me kind of shift things. I know that when I'm doing big spreads and I shift things over a little bit, you don't see the whole page, but we will. We'll move it. We'll move things back. So then we're going to do, don't wish for it, work for it. Which I think is a nice motivational quote when it comes to a work day. Work for, I'm out of O's, so we switch to the next page, and R's. Green is also a good choice here because I haven't used a ton of these greens, so I have a lot left. And I'm not worried about like if I'm gonna have enough letters for something, because that's always, I always make it work, but it's always a little bit frustrating when I don't have the letters I need. Okay. Every time I put the T down, it's a little crooked. Don't wish for it, work for it. And then we're gonna try to kind of center this in that space, pop these down, pull the ruler out, and grab the other sticker strip. And I wanted to use the flowers instead of one of the other patterns, even though those are really pretty, but I just kind of wanted this to be very like floral heavy, just because I think it's beautiful. All right. And because Bobbie works from home, she's not worried about, not that you should be, but like worried about, you know, having this look professional for bringing it to the office. I think, of course, it depends on your type of work, whether or not that's something that you would see. But what I'm excited about in showing you this spread, or doing this on camera here with you, is the fact that even though Bobbie is going to be using this specifically for her job, you could use this for anything. This could be used for a home organization plan, for mapping out, you know, a summer idea, like a bucket list, something like that. There's so many different ways that you can use a page like this, because really the rest of this is just going to be us putting down boxes. But before I put that one down, Bobbie specifically mentioned the ombre ones, although she may have mentioned the ombre ones as an indicator of which set these were. So I do want to include them, but I also think that they might be a little bit tougher to write on. So I want to be mindful of how many of them I include. Like the lighter colors, like this green, is going to be easy to write with, but not all of them will be. So I'm going to put this here. Then let's go to the solid ones for a second. And this pink fit here. It will. Okay. Luckily, we have a lot of pages of boxes to work with. We don't have a green. We have this green, but we don't have any of these. So I think that I want to do a little bit of layering, if possible. Let's see, maybe we just layer that there. And then we can like layer this over here. And we do have a couple more of these big ones. Let's take another pink, maybe put it right here. I like that. And we also have this pink with the orange combination that could go here. And then another pink and green here, layered. Hopefully I'm not using up too many of these, that I won't have enough room on the other side, but I think we'll be okay. We do have space though, right here for an orange. I could layer it. I could just leave it on its own. I think we're going to leave it on its own for the sake of space on the page. Okay, that's pretty cool. If you are in need of like just a page of boxes like this, doing kind of a collage this way, I like the look. Now, for the right side, we're going to kind of continue what we did here. So actually, I want this here. Just turning it over helped. And then I think that we're going to layer this box over here. If we go back to the ombre boxes, we're going to do, I think I want to do the peach one because it's easier to write on and see than that darker pink. So this one is going to go, whoops, oh no. try that again. Oopsies. Oh my gosh. All right. Very slowly here. There we go. All right. We could also grab some of the green ombre boxes because those are a little bit lighter too. And then there is another peach one. So, we have plenty of space left. So I think that we're going to do the green one here. What's nice about these florals is a lot of them you can just like turn the sticker, because I didn't want to cover that floral here. And then we're going to put this down. I'd like, see where I'm kind of not stuck, but like with these boxes now, I really only have these like thicker ones. So, and over here, we don't have a ton left either. I think that we can maybe do something like this right here. Let's do a little bit of a green layer here. We have this one, which is really nice, but we're doing a lot of these like horizontal style boxes. I think that we can balance them though with these two that are left. I just can't decide what I want to do here. If I sort of shift this up, I'm kind of connecting things a little bit more. So we definitely need a different color here. So we're going to pop the green in instead of the orange instead of the green. And then let's maybe put this down. What are my choices? I basically just have these two left because here we just have the wide stickers. So we could do a little something like this. Okay. We've got a lot of stickers there. This page is kind of curling because of the way that I put down this sticker. So we're going to try to fix it. Sometimes when you put it down too like firmly, see now it doesn't curl. So I'm just going to let the page kind of sit how it's sitting and press this down into it. When I hold the page down and do it, that's usually when there's an issue. And now we're good. We just got a tiny little rip right here. So I'm just going to pull that piece off. And now we are set. Don't wish for it, work for it. A little bit simple in terms of like custom spread style because this is really just like a quote and boxes, but hopefully it will help Bobbie set up a really successful work year. And I'm excited about this spread. All right, the next spread we are creating is for Shawn, and we have a January currently, and we have a lined page here for a monthly favorites. And Shawn had requested Winter Wonder and this New Year's set from Castatic Plans, which I've used a little bit of, but not enough that we won't be able to use it. So I think that I want to combine this with some washi. I'm just trying to decide which washi might be the best. I like the polka dot. I feel like it's kind of different. Like it may just be a nice combination here. So I want to cut this because this is a little bit frayed right there. And I think that we're going to just do like a nice flat line here. Oops. And then what stickers was I liking? I liked, there was a gift set. And even though it's later in the month, I think it's okay because the currently page tends to be something that I fill out like throughout the month. And also you're seeing this later in the month. Today is, what's today? January 9th. And I am filming the final 2 custom spreads. So Shawn should have this by, if I mail it out today, it'll probably be picked up tomorrow, the 10th. 10, 10th, maybe the 15th. I got distracted because I have a window right there and there's something like massive and white in the woods. It looks like a garbage bag, but it's just like blown up because of the wind, like an empty garbage bag or a sheet or something, but it it distracted me a little bit. Okay, now I think that we're going to take this Happy New Year sticker. I want it to be here, but I'm looking at the string, and I think we're gonna have to figure out a way to have the string sort of continue. So what I'm first gonna do is draw over this string, and then I'm not gonna talk while I do it, otherwise I'll mess it up, but I'm just gonna continue it to go up. I don't know why I decided a string needed to go up now that I've done it. I'm not sure, but I think it's too late. I don't think it looks bad. I just don't know why I decided that that made the most sense in this moment. So I don't know. One of those decisions that I was like, does that actually make sense? But I think it's okay. It's a strange call there. And then I'm gonna lower these boxes a little bit so that they don't cover the January. We may put something else there. I don't know. Half of me feels like it's okay as is, but the other half is like, it doesn't really work. So I'm not sure how I want to proceed there. I think it'll be a let's see how this goes and what I decide at the end decision. All right, now I also have the Currently sticker book by Mojo Jojo Plans, and I think that we're going to use a nice bold Currently word, although I'm sort of leaning towards the script one because that matches the font on the balloon better. So I think we're going to do that. But before we do that, let's take these balloons and put them right here on the side because that sticker is like made for a space like that. And then we're going to put Currently right over here. I think that this part of this was getting me in like holiday mode, like thinking that it needed to be an ornament or something hung from the sky. I don't really know. But again, we're just gonna kind of go with it. And then we need my white pen. These black and gold stickers are pretty. And because I already did all of my New Year's spreads, I like the ability to be able to use these again. It's one of my favorite things about creating custom spreads for Patreon members is that I get to use a lot more stickers than planners that I have because I'm making these for other people. And it's fun, especially when there's like so many seasonal sticker books to use and choose from. So we're gonna kind of go in a little bit randomly with these boxes. And then let's take a black and I want another one of these. Let's see, I put this here. Do this one right over here. Do a little bit of layering like that. And then at the bottom, maybe we pop in. Oh, this would have been cool here. Wait, do I have space to bring this in? I don't know. This is a really big sticker. I do have space. Kind of. It's going to cover the washi. I have space over here. But that's just going to take, I think it's going to take up too much room. You know what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to pull this sticker sheet out once I finish and mail this sheet to Shawn in case she wants to use it. I think that's what we'll do. And then right here, we're gonna kind of just layer over these fireworks. All right, that's cute. Let me put this away for a second, and we're going to pull out some currently words. So I'd like to continue the cursive style if I have the stickers I need. So we're gonna do reading. The sticker book does not want to stay open. Let's do reading right here. Reading. Reading. Celebrating. I don't know how much we celebrate in January, but I think it's important. I feel like we stop celebrations on the first of the month, and who knows, maybe you have I have two family birthdays in January. There's a lot to celebrate, but I feel like celebrating is a good one because it kind of makes you focus on it. And then for the big one, we're going to do planning because this is the new year and Shawn can list out things that she's planning for the year, whether it's travel or goals or different things to focus on for the year. Then we want to do some heading boxes as well. So I think we're going to do feeling, because I love space in a currently page to map out or to list, not list, but write down how you're feeling. And we have prioritizing. Okay, move this back, go back to Winter Wonder. I thought that the bullet points, I don't know if they're going to be big enough, but I thought that these like colored bullet points might work here. They're like just about big enough, but actually if I don't pull from the right spot, you don't even see the gold. So we want to make sure we're getting the right ones here. This one has black and gold, so we've got kind of a combination. And then she can list out what she is prioritizing. We do have the washi at the bottom. We haven't brought it in anywhere else. So what I'm going to do, oh, that's not going to work there. I was going to layer that underneath, but maybe we'll just put it right here just to get a little bit more in there. I like the polka dot. I think it's a fun touch here. Okay, I think we are set for the left side of the page. Now we are going to do the favorites. So I'm going to grab Alpha Basics Volume 1, which has these stickers, which don't really match these stickers, but I also think that they're really fun, and I like the star for New Year's. So I'm going to use my ruler again. And I haven't really used these, but I think that they're nice and celebratory. And this was something that I started doing, I don't know, at some point last year. I was inspired by a spread that I saw my friend Mary Ellen of Planning with Bumble do, where she listed out her monthly favorites instead of a currently, and I did it in my planner, and then it started to become a request from Patreon members. Whoops, that's not how you spell favorites. So I think that it's a really fun way to kind of commemorate your month, because not everything fits into a currently category. Favorite and S. We're not really putting these down in the right spot. Okay, I'm gonna have to shift some of these up so that the stickers land in the right spot. And then I want to use washi. So we need about this much. We have to measure our height here too. There. So the washi is going to go here so it layers a little bit. hope I did that right. I need space here. I just want it to overlap a tiny bit over the washi so it kind of looks like it's sitting on it. The R is quite crooked, so we're going to fix that. I feel like I just put it down in the exact same spot it was, unless this sticker is just a little bit crooked. Okay, that's better. Now we can shift this away again and focus here. So if we go back to Winter Wonder, we need some fireworks in here. So I'm gonna grab this one and put it right here, and then we'll trim the edge. And then we're gonna do another one right over here, so that we've got fireworks at the top of the page. And then just use my We Are Memory Keepers punch to punch through the hole. All right, great. Now, looking at everything else, let's go back to like the full set of stickers here. So I feel like some of these are a little bit more Christmassy, and I think because we're now like into January and I'm like out of holiday mode, I don't necessarily want to include those. I do like the Happy New Year 2025 here. It might mess up how I want to do this though. This is a little bit smaller. I think that this will be better. Okay, we're gonna put this back. I may use it again, I may not. Is it here? Yeah, it's here. Okay, now, actually, I'm gonna check something else in this sticker book. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. May have made a mistake here when it comes to actually 1, 2. Let me do some counting and then I'll explain. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm trying to find enough of these color heading boxes for what I'm looking to do here. I think that we'll be able to make it work. So I actually pulled out big boxes and more from Mojo Jojo Plans because this is a big spread. And I wanted to use these big black boxes for the favorites. I feel like a big box looks a little bit better with a big page when it's not a planner spread. I feel like when it's a planner spread, it gets a little bit busy because it fits the entire box. So I do prefer to use classic size boxes in big spreads, but on just a page like this, I like the look of the big box. I did 2 lines in between. I actually think I could shift these all down a little bit. We're going to shift 1 more down. Give myself a little bit more room between these. Any of that tiny little tearing that you have, it's going to get covered, so I'm not worried about it. I really only worry about stickers ripping when it makes the sticker unusable or the page beneath it like really rips. But little things like that, not a big deal. All right, then we have 3, 1, 2, 3, and this is going to go right here. 1 more. And this one. Trying to line these up vertically as best as I can. Okay. Oh, that's really pretty. We gotta really get these down. They'll also like compress more in mailing because it'll be in a hard envelope. Now back to Winter Wonder. So I need these smaller stickers. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to center these above it because these are sized for classic and the boxes are sized, or the squares are sized for big. We don't have like, oh, I didn't want to put those two up the top together. Silly me. I wanted to alternate if I can. Let me kind of not press them down all the way, just sort of press them down to get the space. And then we'll press them down harder once I'm confirmed that I have what I need. So I just need 2 more. And I was thinking I could grab these too, because we have, oh, actually we've got them here too. Are those smaller? I think they're smaller. We're gonna pull out these 2. I think the easiest thing to do will be, oh, it's not gonna work that way. I need an extra one. So this is gonna go here. We're going to, it's gonna be easier for me if I just cut this and then cut them out from there. Get the fireworks off. I'll still send these stickers to Shawn in case she wants to do anything extra with them, but this one I am butchering just a bit. And then I want to get this line really clean. And this we're going to put up here just so that they have the same colors up at the heading. And then I have enough of these like fireworks style stickers. Let's get that to be a little bit cleaner. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. Now we can press these down since we know that we have enough. And then we've got a little bit more space down here. So I think we'll take another balloon sticker and put it right here on the side because we have the room for it, and we have one on the other page, so it's nice to have both of them. And then down at the bottom, we have a little bit more space. The fireworks are great, but fireworks typically are high up, not low down. So I think that we're gonna take, like, this is a little bit big actually. Take the champagne maybe. Put it like right here. I feel like because this is a big, I used big boxes here, I have some more room and I'm not actually as worried about like losing that space. So what we're gonna do is use my knife and kind of just like have this washi go across. So you can use a knife like I did, or you can just layer underneath like that. Either way is fine. It's whatever's easiest for you. Is really, the layering only really works if you have paper stickers. It won't work with clear stickers. We ripped that one a tiny bit, but you can't see once you put it back down. Hopefully that one of the things you gain from my channel is the understanding that a little bit of ripping here and there, like a little bit of mistakes are okay. Most of the time you can't even tell afterwards. So if you are struggling with your planner spreads because you feel like you're making what you perceive as a mistake or things are ripping a little bit, it can still come out really beautiful. Don't waste too much of your life trying to perfect stickers. Okay, now it's time to add in some favorites. So I do have some from Shawn that I've used from previous favorites pages, but I also know that she likes a surprise. So we're going to add in a couple of my own. The first one is going to be adventure. I don't know if Shawn has any adventures planned, but maybe this will make her plan one. Adventure. And adventures don't have to be going on vacation. Adventure can be something local, something free. I want to emphasize that. And then I also am someone who very much enjoys being at home. So I wanted to include at home day. Maybe it's a day spent with family. Maybe it's a day spent on the couch watching TV. Maybe it's a day spent organizing. There's a lot of fun, or fun, depending on what you consider fun, but at home days. Then we're going to do TV show, dinner, song, memory, snack, and book. And we are set. I don't dislike this anymore. It's not going to be for everyone, but I think that we're okay with our little bit of a weird balloon there for Happy New Year. But I think that this came out really pretty, and I hope that Shawn loves using it. So those are our two spreads. We have Shawn's currently and favorites, and we have Bobbie's don't wish for it, work for it, whoops, work planner pages. Both different, both fun, and I hope they love them. I'll link everything I used in the description of the video with coupon codes if applicable. Thank you so much for watching and for your support. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and click that subscribe button. It is free, and you will help me get to my goal of 20,000 subscribers. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I'll see you next time.